Uyghur PEN President, Kaiser.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm coming here just for the same reason as you do. We stand for freedom of expression. We are against this totalitarian regime is hosting this international biggest, one of the biggest book fair here in democratic land. Heart of democracy. It's shame. As our Tibetan friend mentioned, the Tibet and East Turkistan or Uyghur, these two words is forbidden in China. And you cannot say Tibet or East Turkestan. You have to say Xizang or Xinjiang. What's that? We have no any idea for that. We don't know what's Xinjiang. They're not responsible anything. At least you have to call Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, Xizang Tibet Autonomous Region. So there is have Tibet and Uyghur, whom represent this area. And even this kind of expression, we cannot express ourselves in our land. And we cannot talk about literature. We can feel about how that structure, like a pyramid, for example, if that the first underground, the fundament must be the language. Without language, no any culture. No culture, no nation. So today, Tibetan, Uyghurs language is eliminated from school. It's meaning the culture is dying. The culture dying means that no Tibet, no Uyghur exists in the future. So we have to stand up now, say, stop. Don't destroy. As our friend from Tibet mentioned, the wild yak. And I would like to mention the wild pigeon, because we are wild. They say so. Who's the people outside the Great Wall is wild, so we are outside that, how I can ignore that? So, okay, just let me wild. But who really true wild? Let me see. The wild pigeon is one of the youngest, very successful poet and novels Muhammad Yasin was written in 2004. And this story was published, it's a fable story, published in one government literary journal, so-called Kashgar literature. The story is shortly like this way. The father pigeon died on capture, and baby pigeon asking mom, "Mom, how my dad was died?" And the mother explained how the father was captured and how he was died. And the baby pigeon said, "Okay, I have to find out that place my father cannot find, which belonged to me. I have to go there." And he went. Unfortunately, he arrested same way as his father did. And in this monologue, in this dialogue, there is a lot of things, but finally, he understood why his father died and why his father was suicide. And said, "Now I understand what is the cage. I'm sitting in cage. I don't want to be in cage. I'm supposed to be wild. I'm supposed to be on sky. Where belong to me. This cage is not for me. I don't want to stay in cage. Only way for me to reach my freedom is die." And he died on cage. And he said, "Finally, my soul goes to the freedom." And this story was sentenced him 10 years. The editor of this book, 4 years. Can you imagine? And this is the story. But whom, how they interpret this story into China, Chinese the government, we have no idea. And why? Maybe the pigeon is wild. Maybe the pigeon is blue. Is it represent Uyghurs? I don't know. I just no idea. Because the writer not explained it yet, just sentenced. We just think, oh maybe. Who knows? But no one know it. CCP already know it and put him the 11 years jail. And from 2008 in March until today, we have no information about him. He's a member of at least 20 more PEN centers around the world, even independent Chinese PEN as well. He's honorable chairman of our Uyghur PEN Center. And we started 2 years ago Free Wild Pigeon campaign. And we have translated this story into 50 different languages. Incredible. This is the first story ever Uyghur made translated into 50 different languages. Because this is the power of freedom. China don't like this one. And we have to show it. And we really wish this London Book Fair have to invite us into the London Book Fair and talk at there. Not here in small student house. We have to go there to show our voice as well. Of course, we have same rights as they do. We are talking, we are writing. We are not fighting. At least we have rights to speak here in UK. So that for reason, we have to stand up. The Norman Mathiasen is only one example. We have hundreds examples. For us today, the Uyghur PEN, we know there is more than 400 Uyghurs who related to the PEN people, not PEN member, PEN people, who is writer, poet, journalist, bloggist, arrested in the jail. And especially 5th July 2009 in Urumqi incident or whatever you wish to call it. Yes, there are people who have been died. They are reportedly 200, but we believe much more than that 200. Whatever, whomever, if they are Uyghur, Chinese, doesn't matter. The people dying. Why? Why no people asking why they are dying, why they are killing each other and hit each other? The Uyghurs killing Chinese and Chinese killing Uyghurs. Why? We had to ask. There are several names. In case one day you saw in the newspaper or some news, the Kaiser was talk about that person. Ghairat Niyaz. He's a journalist. He was interviewed by Hong Kong newspaper. The reason he arrested said he accepted interview foreign journalist. But Hong Kong is not foreign anymore for China actually. And he arrested for 15-year jail for one interview. What's that? Another one, Dilshad Parhat. He's just a young boy. He's nothing. He don't know what's white, what's red, what's black actually. Just university student. He have own home internet Uyghur page. One of very successful Uyghur language page called Diyarım. 6-year sentence. Because people writing in his blog and his internet page, he said, you allowed them write into your page. 6-year sentence. And Gülmira Imin, one of the girl whose life sentence. He's poet. He's also interpreter. He was interviewed, not interviewed, he was talked with his husband who's exiled in Norway on the phone. After 5th July, he arrested because he leaked state secret to his husband. Next to is Mehmet Can Abdullah, another journalist from Beijing Central National Radio Station. He sentenced life, very young boy. He born in he's now is 27, is this right? Yeah. 27. Just one guy, 27 years old journalist, is arrested and 11 year sentence. And follow up, Nurmammed, Tursuncan, so many of them. We have listed, there is people, we know, but we cannot prove for you all the 400 if you're asking me name and how they arrested. But we know, we have calculated, we have talked with the family. Unfortunate, far as today, we are not lucky with some others. There are two very important persons, Mahbouba Ablesh and Abdul Ghani Muhammad Iman. This two person is already, the imprisoned time is expired. Last year, July 25th, 2011. But still today, we cannot find a person. Both of them is still in jail or years there. We can't find. And we are not so lucky to get this information. We tried all the possible way. We can't. So, really hopeless, really helpless. Thank you very much.